Hi, my name is Michaela Pooch, and the topic I chose was international adoption. International adoption is happening more and more as we speak. Couples from all over the world consider adoption or actually do adopt. When reading it more into international adoption, it is actually very interesting. So many countries have different rules, and they can either be lenient or very difficult. When adopting, paperwork will need to be filled out in the United States first. It can be an extremely long process, but in the long run, it is all worthwhile. International adoption is the process where a couple of single parents adopts a child from another country, and they acquire permanent legal means with this child. It is where the adopting parents bring a child to their living country and they live with them permanently. International adoption is a little different than domestic adoption. However, they both consist of legal transfer of parental rights and responsibilities from the child's birth parents to a new parent or parents. If someone wants to consider adopting a child from another country, it can be a very long process. Different countries have different guidelines and rules when it comes to adopting. For those who live in the United States, adopting parents begin by filling out their paperwork first, just to see if they're even eligible. The first step is to file an application with the United States Citizenship of Immigration Services. This application consists of a USCIS form, home study form, an application fee, and other supporting documents. The form potential parents fill out depends on what country he or she decides to adopt. Depending on what country they're wanting to adopt from, they need to know if your adoption country is subject to the Hague Adoption Convention. Some people may not even know what the Hague process even is. This process means adopting a child from the convention within 90 different countries that have joined the convention. If an adoption parent adopts a child from one of these countries, the process applies to them. There are 6 different steps when it comes to the process, and he or she needs to complete these steps in the following order to meet U.S. legal requirements for the convention adoption. When it comes to adopting a child, the government really would prefer families to go through the Hague program. This convention provides additional protection to children, prospective adoptive parents, and birth parents. The main purpose of the convention is to ensure that each adoption is the best interest of the child and to prevent the abduction, sale, and trafficking of children. When it comes to who can adopt, depends on what country adoption parents or parent want to adopt from. Some countries may not let individuals with certain disabilities adopt, or some countries may restrict a single parent adopting. China is one country that continues to be one of the most stable and efficient countries with their programs. Compared to all international adoption programs, it is a country where they have a lot of programs that offer special needs children from China for adoption. In Haiti, the children are mainly orphaned or abandoned due to widespread poverty. These children then remain in orphanages they call creches until they find families for them. With so many orphan children in these orphanages in Haiti, they are forced to turn away in need. When it comes to adopting internationally and also domestically, some people think it's easier to adopt abroad and also vice versa. But overall, both internationally and domestically are a lot similar when it comes to adoption process. But international adoption is slightly higher than private domestic adoption. Prior to doing all this research of international adoption, to be honest, I had no idea it could be such a long process in certain countries. I really do not think individuals or couples realize how frustrating, how time-consuming, and hard all this is until they experience it on their own. But as previously stated, in the long run, it all pays off. Children finally have homes and can be happy. They have people they love. They love them for who they truly are. Children from all over the world should have loving families, loving parents, and a place they can actually call home for the rest of their lives. Thank you.